guys, welcome back to my channel. It's G from Happiness and Crafting. So it's Friday Freebie Day. We are on number 176. Now this is the last one in like the book theme for the Friday Freebies, and I am just loving it, so I hope you do too. It's like a little trifold thingamajig, little folder thingamajig, whatever you would call it, but I'll show you how I make it in a minute. Now I've printed on the back of this because you are going to see the back, so you can either print on the back or you can cover it up with book paper or anything that you like. Now I've got 3 panels, and then I've got 2 sort of like book spines, so one's smaller than the other one. But I'm just loving it. So it's like shabby wallpaper behind, and then you've got like bookshelves, and this is sort of to go in the middle, and you can write on that one. Now the paper behind goes with my new kit that's coming out, so it is still book themed as well, so that will be out soon. So we've got that one, and I also have made another one for our lovely Ko-fi supporters. So if you are a monthly or a one-off supporter, you'll get this one as well, and this one goes with my new kit as well. So I will be showing you that probably tomorrow or the next day, whenever it's ready, probably next week actually. But loving it, absolutely loving it. So I have made both of them just to show you what they look like. So if you are a Ko-fi member, please pop over. Not a member, it's a supporter. And there are links down below, so you can go and take a look at all the things that comes with. Now let's have a look. So this is what, let me just pop this to the side a minute. This is what you can make. It is lovely. Now I've popped extra little bits inside. I popped a little one of our little seam binding bows on there, and I've fixed it with a little tiny magnet, so you can just hear that sort of like clicks together. But again, you can just fix it with whatever you like, or not even pop anything on there. So I've just popped a little bunch of my little flowers on there. This one is just raised up a little bit, so you can see that I popped a little magnet under there, and under this bit as well. So I've just used a little bit of one of the spines from my kit on there, and just popped a little magnet underneath, so it just holds that close, so it's nice and flat. And then we open it up, and I have just used my little odd leftover bits that I had from my journal and made little like a little book, a little pocket there and a little pocket there. So again, you can put anything you want in it, but I am just loving it. I'm going to show you the one that I made from the Ko-fi one. So this is the Ko-fi one, and I have sewn around this one, and I've added a little bow, so that looks like, that's what it looks like on the back. But this one will probably make you laugh. Now I have done a closure with a little Velcro closure on there, and I popped 2 little pockets in there. Now these pockets, this little corner bit is the extra that came off here, and this one is the piece that came off this side. So I've just turned them over and popped them on there, and they make 2 little pockets like that. Now I was doing this, and I made a little, I thought I'd pop a little eyelet in there to tie a little bow on. Now I was going to tie this so it goes all the way around, but I didn't like it, so I just tied the bow on. But when I made that hole, somehow I made a hole in here as well, even through one of the little cards. Now I don't know how I did that. I really don't, because I had my crocodile there. So the only thing I can think of is I made a hole in there like that, but this must have got caught in there as I did that, so it must have done that, and I've just punched a hole in both of them. So that was a bit silly, wasn't it? But never mind, I will cover that up with something. But good job it's on the inside, isn't it? So there we go, I've hidden it. So be careful when you're making holes, because you can make a bit of a mess. But who will know? Who's gonna know with it all covered up? So let's see. So I thought you might like to have a little bit of a giggle with that one. Now what I've got them here, so they come like this. Okay, let's pop this one to the side. So what we want to do we want to turn that over like that, and then we want to turn this one over. So that's what we do. So when they go together, that goes in like that, and then this one turns it in and goes over the top. Okay, so that's why I've had to sort of like do it, because I wanted to print on obviously one side, and it's a really difficult. That's why I couldn't have it all together, because you'd have a blank side. So what we're going to do, we are going to, now I'm going to have to put it around this way. We're going to put these two together. No, we're not. We're going to put these two like that, but I want to pop the spine down the middle like this. So you've got two spines like this. So that one will have to go. I know this is upside down. That one goes on there, and then this one goes on there like that. Okay, so that's how we want to stick them. So I'm going to do that. So just pop them like that. So they're going to be upside down. I'm just going to do it with a little bit of tacky glue. So we'll pop a bit of glue down through here, just on the outside. Stick our little spine on. I've made it slightly bigger, just in case, you know, you mess up cutting it or something, or it doesn't quite go even. So we can just snip that off. So that just goes down there. So I think that looks good. Now, what I'm going to, oh, if I can turn this one over, what am I doing? So I might actually, I'm going to probably confuse it completely. That goes on there like that. So then this bends over, that goes over the top. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pop a little bit of glue down here, like that. And then stick this one over the top. Just do it so you've got like a little gap in between, just that we can bend it over. There we go. You want to make sure that that is stuck down nicely. Turn it back over. I'm going to pop a little bit of glue down here, like this. Pop this on, like that. Let's turn that over, make sure we are on there properly. And then a little bit of glue down this bit, and we shall stick this one on, just like that. Just leave it so you've got a little bit, and then we can just trim those little bits off there. Let's turn that over. There we go. That's our little tri-fold thingy-majig, whatever we can call it, and then we can just trim these little bits up like that. There we go. Oops, be careful where you're cutting. I'm so glad it's Friday. I really am. It's been one of those weeks where I did say on Wednesday, it's just been one of those weeks that I'm so glad it's over. So let's hope we can all have a lovely weekend. I think I will probably try and have a lie-in tomorrow, because it's been an exhausting week. Stressful week, but there we go. We've got through it, haven't we? So that's what we've got. So I'm going to turn it back over. Now make sure these are nice and dry before you start folding it. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to take that and just fold it to the edge of your little middle bit, if you know what I mean, like that. And then just fold that down. And then with this one, again, we just pop that over to the edge here, like that, and fold that down. And there's our lovely, now your shelf should, it's not quite, I didn't quite fold it properly, but these books should line up on there if you've done it properly. Mine are a little bit wonky, but that's okay. And then we open it up, and you've got this lovely little journaling space in there. I just think it's lovely. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a hole in here, but I'm going to just do it on one side. Now I'm going to open those right up, because I'm not going to make a hole in there again. I'm going to pop little hole there. I'm going to take one of my little eyelets. What shall we have? Should we just have a nice bright pinky one in there? Pop that in there. I just think this looks really nice. I didn't like the ribbon all the way round, but I do like the fact that you've got like a little ribbon bow, so it's almost like a little faux bow. Again, you don't have to do this, you could just stick something onto there. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a little bit of ribbon. Did I do that very well? I'm not doing this very well at all. There we go. Let's take this, pop that through, and then I'm going to just tie a little bow, if I can. Tie a little bow so it's all nice and shabby again, and these fit lovely. You're making a little book themed journal, these work lovely, and this fits perfectly in the journal I'm making at the moment. So let's chop that off like that, tie that up. So that's our little faux bow, and I did ink around the edges of this. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my little sticky Velcro fasteners, which I've got two. You know, you've got your front and the back, if I can take them off. I'm going to stick that one there. Oops, don't stick it to your nails. Close that up and stick that down like that. Just hold that for a minute. And then I've got a couple more of my little flowers, and I just thought I've put this one just over on this side, which I think looks really nice, and I might just pop one of my little pretties on there. Let's do that first, shall we? Let's stick a little bit of this on there, bit of glue gun, pop that on. I'm going to take the end of a paintbrush and just push that down like that. There we go. Okay, so there we go. Now we could pop a little pretty thing in there, couldn't we? But I don't know where they are at the moment. So I'm going to open this up. There we go, with your little Velcro. And then we should do something inside. Now I've got some little leftover bits here. So let's have a look. What shall we do? Don't think I've got anything cut out. I can pop. Now, what I did on the other one, I quite like that sort of like sticking out the top. I thought that looked really nice on this one. Can you see? You take the little book out, just adds something a little bit extra to that as well, doesn't it? So again, you can embellish these however you like, or you don't have to put anything in it. But I'm going to just leave, I'm going to just glue, obviously I don't have to glue all the way to the top of that, because it's not going to be glued. So I'm just going to pop that there. That can just stick on there like that. Oops. Okay, and then I've got this one. Should we do that one? We're going to have a little stack of books. No, I think I might do this one. Or I've got this one. No, I think of that one because this one goes with the books. I'm going to cut these. This is one of the little pockets. I'm just going to cut the edges off because we don't need those bits. Like that. Let's get rid of those. How big? Let's just cut this little book off. We don't need those bits. And then that can just stick on there. And then we've got a little book pocket inside. But again, I threw these bits away, I think. Use these bits that you've cut off and make your little pockets. So that's quite simple. So that's a good way of just using up your bits and pieces as well. Little leftovers. A bit of glue. Just down the side. We can stick that I'm not going to stick it all the way to the bottom because I'm going to pop a little bit of lace or something. What can I pop on there? What do I have? Got a little bit of this. So that's pretty. So thank you all for your replies about Temu, because I was going, that looks pretty, doesn't it? I'm going to order some lace off Temu, and I just wanted to ask you guys if you had ordered, and lots of you have. So I'm going to try, going to order some lace off there, because I was having a look. It's a bit like sort of Aladdin's cave, isn't it? Lots and lots of lovely bits and pieces in there of lace. I don't mind buying things like lace and fabric from there. They did have some cheesecloth, which I think I might get as well. So I might do that. So yes, I will have a look over the weekend. Maybe place an order. No, that's quite sticky. Let's just... There we go. I think these look so pretty. I have absolutely loved this book theme. And I believe you guys have too. I've left that one, this side open, because... Now, do I have... I've got such a mess, guys. I have such a mess everywhere. I really, really need a good tidy up. So look, that fits in there. And then I've still got a couple of these lovely little books. Oh my gosh. I'm going to pop in there. Love them. Look at that. Doesn't that just look lovely? Now, where's my journal? It's up here. Up here on my shelf. Now, I didn't have time yesterday to do a video, so I'm going to have to finish this over the weekend, aren't we? Now, I'm sure I have a little something. Here we go. This is what I was thinking. Is it going to fit in there? Do you think that's going to fit in there? Oh, look at that. That fits in there. Or you could just pop it on a page, couldn't you? We had a spare page. If I had a spare page, there we go. You could stick it on there and it would open up like that. Oh, I like that. That's lovely, isn't it? So maybe I'll pop that on there. I've got a couple of them now, so I can pop one in each signature, can't I? And I've got this one as well. That's what I'll do. I'll pop those in there. They're beautiful. I'm loving them. So there we go, guys. That's your Friday freebie for this week. I really do hope you love it. Loving all this book themes, like I said. I do have another book themed paper pack coming out, so look forward to showing you that. What else have I got? I was going to show you something else. Oh, I've got some. I'll tell you what I've got somewhere. I have, last week I made some boxes for the Friday freebie. Now I do have in the coffee shop some different boxes, and I just wanted to show you. I've sort of upgraded them a little bit, and this is what they are like. They just open up like this, so they've got little flaps that go in, and this bit, what I wanted to do with this one, this is quite tight when you pop it in, but it fits in there and it just fits really snugly. And then I just pop some little bow over the top of it, but I am loving them. So you get, I think you get 8 different ones in there, but they are beautiful, and they fit little gift card and stuff in there as well, but they are gorgeous. So I thought I'd just quickly show you those, because I love the boxes from last week, but I wanted to just sort of like upgrade them a little bit. And I'm just loving them, and that just slots in really, really well. Nice and snug fit, and then you can just sit them on your shelf with little goodies in if you wanted to. But look at that one, isn't that pretty? So there we go, quick show. But this is your Friday freebie. This is your Friday freebie for this week. So please do, if you're not in the Friday freebie, if you're not in the Facebook group, there's a link under the video, so please do come along and join. We have lots of lovely ladies and gents in there, with all their beautiful work that you've made out of my papers and stuff. So please do pop along and have a look, join the group, and there's lots of freebies in there for you and all sorts. So, and the Ko-fi links are underneath, so don't forget, go and pick up your freebie for Ko-fi as well. So there we go, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a fantastic rest of the week. No, not rest of the week, see, I'm away with the fairies. Have a lovely weekend. I think I'm going to hibernate for the whole weekend. Just hide under the duvet, I think. So thank you so much. Take care, stay safe, and I will see you soon. All right, guys, bye bye.